Are you ever scrolling on social media and then you come across a post that says, I retired at 30 or I am financially free or something along those lines? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you can't retire at 30 or be financially free, but are they really, truly retired? Are they really retired, or has social media just kind of given us a new idea of this really not even really a thing that we're aspiring to? Yes, okay. There was this concept when you were maybe 50 to 65, you would retire from work, you would go and travel the world, and that was what was considered retired. Getting away from your job, not doing anything anymore. But at 30, are you really retired? Because, okay, let's say you really are, but how do you even get through your day? Because as humans, we are filled with the desire, at least in my opinion. That's why we always want something more, something new, something fresh. Even though everything is going perfectly well in our lives, I feel like we're constantly looking for the next best thing. That the next best thing is gonna cure this thing and it's gonna make this thing that's great even greater. So even people who retire at 60, 65, a lot of them go back to work. They're bored at home, right? Traditional retirement meant that age. It meant to 60, 65, 70, right? You save enough money, you're living off your savings, you're retired, you're on your pension, you're on your retirement fund, you're out on a boat somewhere just chilling. That's the idea of retired. You're pretty much enjoying a life of leisure and relaxation after working so hard. But first of all, right, in our society these days, the concept of retirement isn't really what it was anymore, at least when it comes to pension and retirement funds as we used to know it, right? And somewhere along the way, this whole financially independent retire early movement, the FIRE movement, and I'm sure you've seen it on Reddit, you've seen it all over social media, the financially independent retire early, listen, I'm part of those people, write my name down. But you've seen a lot of that blow up on social media. And it's all this concept of like, you know what? Once I reach a certain age, that's it, I'm done. And I actually was really kind of deluded by that recently. It wasn't until I was talking with other people who are retired, but they're still working. Why? Why are they still working? Because we always need something to do. We're humans. We always need to do something to feel fulfilled, to be able to get through the day, to have something to look forward to, a goal, a hope, a dream, a crush. That's what all of these, in my opinion, all lead to. It's a desire to want something more for ourselves, for each person. And now if you scroll through Instagram, you scroll through TikTok, it looks like everybody's retiring in their 20s and 30s now. Every single person's got it figured out. Everyone is on a boat somewhere. They are, going from one city to the other. It's like jet setting life, everything, right? Okay, these people, in my opinion, they're still working. Like when someone comes onto the internet and says, listen, I am gonna show you how to live this life where they're traveling and things are great. The post is the work. They are consistently feeding you, obviously, a post about being somewhere. That's the job. It's not like they don't have a work. The work is the posting of the job to put out the lifestyle that they say they have. That's work. Not everyone who puts out work is successful at it, because maybe they don't post well enough, it's not good quality, whatever it may be. But the people we're seeing that you're like, oh my God, aspirational, they're not working anymore. They're not working, they're working. They may sell you the idea of not working, and that's a big key difference. Obviously social media is about selling, pitching. Here's a little something for you, a little something. They're selling, right? They're selling a dream. The dream is financial independence, retire early, never work again. I'm never working, but then they finish the video, have to edit the video real quick or send it to an editor, have to make sure it's reviewed, put it up, have a whole content calendar, that's a job. The terms are just different now. And it's okay for us to say, yes, we are still working. Because actually it was kind of interesting, because I remember this idea it's very colluded when I was talking about this. Maybe not that recently, but when I hope to just retire at 40, never have to do anything again. It's never have to do anything again. I'm not even that kind of person. I'm definitely, I love to do things, I guess. I feel like I love to do things person. I like to have goals and things to me. What do you mean? I'm just gonna sit down. I would probably fall into a deep depression. I love to work out. I love to have my routines. I like to do things. I like routines. So how would I retire and just not do anything anymore? I mean, it's nice to sleep in, but that's not what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? The key difference is financial independence. And I think that's what, like that first part, financial independence, retire early. Financial independence, the part I feel we need to lean more on, like the part where it's like, okay, all our debts are paid off. You're not worried about like your next meal and all that stuff. The retire early part, it's like, I think that's like a hang-on or like a hanger-on thing from like the boomer generation, I think. Because a lot of people are financially independent. They have their own business. They have their own things. They have goals, dreams, travel goals, this, that, and that goal, whatever goal it may be. Because we all need something to achieve and something to attain and something to aspire to. We all do, all of us do. It's different for everyone, but we all have something we aspire or want to have or wish to do or wish to be at, wherever it may be. So yeah, being financially independent gets you those things. But the retire early part, which is like, oh, retire at 30? I mean, if you feel like you never want to do anything anymore and stay in bed all day, that's great. But truly, even our body can handle that. Like, if you were to stay in bed all day, your body will atrophy. You need to move your muscle. Like, that's literally, like I said, for me, the idea of retiring early has never been about stopping working at all. It's just about financial independence, being able to go here, be able to go there, not having to clock in, clock out, not having to, answer to anyone, working on my passion project, working on things that make me happy, posting videos and things that make me happy. But yeah, I don't really see myself walking away from that. I don't really see myself walking away from things that are fulfilling to me. And I don't think anyone else does either. I guess, the retire by 30 and all those captions, they're like clickbaity. They get you, they could get, they've got me too in the past. But when I actually sat down and thought about it, I was like, retire early. Like I said, I know older people who I work with who came back to work again because they just wanted something to do. You see a lot of people or older folks who work at a grocery store and you're like, why are they here? They may have a good pension. They may have a good life, but they want to be around people. They want to talk to people, see people, just communicate with someone. Because when you are home all day, it's okay. Like, I love being alone, but after a while, it's like, okay, I need to get outside. I'm going stir crazy. So yeah, the financial freedom, financial independence, whatever, it's just having the means to do the things that I want to do. And that's really what I think we're all going for. Like this whole idea of retiring, right? Whatever, wrap it up. You know what I mean? Let's wrap it up. We just all want to be financially independent, financially free. And that's a good goal to have. I want to do that. We all want to do that, I think, right? But yeah, that's where I think social media can get it wrong, right? Because we're confusing the two. Always, that's the thing about social media. The real intent behind something will be masked by the marketable, obviously, the profitable aspect of it. Retiring by 30 and all this stuff is preached to so many people because obviously it sells. It sells courses and all those type of things, right? You could retire by 30 and everyone wants to do it by a certain age. I wanted to do it by 30. Wouldn't I love to be retired by 30? But not retired in that sense. Exactly. Because when I would say it, I'm like, retired? Am I really retiring? No, I want to still do the things I love to do. But I just want to be able to live my best life. So yeah, all of the people that you see on social media, they're just that's their job. Like the job of them selling you the dream behind the truth, which is like, the truth is financial independence and financial freedom. The cover or like the FOMO part of it that they sell is retired by 30 or 25 or 45, whatever. That's the cover. That's the marketable part. That's the part you can sell. Not that you can't sell financial freedom. I mean, there are a lot of courses on how to manage and budget your stuff, but there's also like a lot of free courses on how to do it. So, you know what I mean? But it's clickbaity. It's like, I want to do I do want to do by 30. Limits, time, they're like getting on our like mindset and stuff. But yeah, all of them are just working for their passion and their goals. So when you really think about it, they're working. You're the view. You're the count. You're the one that's helping build a life, and that's okay. But I think honestly, the truth is you don't have to retire in that sense anymore. And I think that's where people are able to like kind of pray. I shouldn't say pray. It's not like they're like, I mean, I guess some people do take advantage of the courses, right? But I'm saying that since the definition of what financial freedom and independent work and work from home and all of the landscape of work has changed, especially so quickly because of COVID and all of like work from home aspect and remote working now. The traditional aspect of like the fulfilling or the way that we saw financial independence in the past also has changed, right? Because for some people, financially being independent isn't just having a home, a picket fence with 2 kids and a husband and a house anymore. It's maybe just traveling and being child free now. And that's way more of a term we see more, double income, no kids households, right? It's some people just love to have passion projects, and yes, they may have kids, but the passion projects, so they really, really do. And they get like side gigs to be able to fund the passion project. Again, it works for them. Same thing, same result. So we see a lot more of that because of social media. Now, I'm not, because I knocked social media in the first half. Listen, social media has been great. I'm here because of social media myself. I love it. Love social media. But the reality is, it is a distorting member of our society. Like, is it a member of society? It's a big aspect of our society, and it's very much fake. Like, at the end of the day, it's fake. It's to sell an idea. It's about profit. So whatever sells the most is what's gonna be at the top. Like, it's what's people are gonna see the most of. Like, it's not a coincidence if a video that's viral also sells some pants in it. It's not that coincidental, guys. Like, it relates. It's money aspect tied to the video, you get me? I think it's just reshaping your mind. When you see someone talking about financial independence, that video they're posting is about that's how they're getting the financial independence, and it's nothing against them getting the financial independence that way. But I'm just saying that is the work behind it. So like someone saying, oh, I'm just manifesting like my growth. The video that they're talking about manifesting in is the work. You get me? So yeah, the terms of what financial independence and financial freedom and all that stuff has changed, and what it means to everyone is different now. And we see it so much so on social media, like the difference in like people and how they spend their money, their time, their means. And of course, everyone's like independence, success, and whatever is all different to everyone. So it's obviously gonna look different. But I just want you to be full. The retire by 30 thing, who's retiring at 30? You know? Make it make sense. But yeah, drop a comment and let me know. Have you been seeing a lot of these videos? I'm sure you have. I know I've watched a couple of them myself. But yeah, what does financial independence and retirement really mean to you? I would really love to know. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button for any other videos that I may post. And until next time, bye.